So, how are you feeling as the season is approaching in 2 days? Where are you guys at mentally?
We're excited to get finally going. Wash away the preseason. Just know that we're 0-0, so just capitalize on the opportunity that we have 82 games to go.
Keegan, was there anything from the preseason that kind of stuck out to you that was positive? You guys went 0-5, but there is some positives, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think obviously there's a lot of new stuff that we're incorporating and things like that, but I feel like we got a lot of open looks. We obviously didn't shoot the ball well, things like that. And then obviously defensively, getting in the gaps better. And our fast break points were really good throughout the whole preseason. So that was a plus.
How do you feel like you're transitioning to playing sort of the bigger guys, just like defensively?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously going against Lori was a test, and I think I did well. So just continuing to be aggressive on that end of the floor without fouling is the biggest key, especially when you got guys that are going to roll you into the post, things like that, not just going to be on the outside anymore.
Have you put more of an emphasis on trying to get to the free throw line this year?
Yeah. I think just trying to get free throw. I think I led our team last year in free throw percentage, but I didn't. I probably got up over a little over 100. So just trying to get better at that and just get to the line more. And it's free buckets. So.
Are DeMar or De'Aaron helpful at all with giving some tips on how to do that?
Yeah, DeMar obviously a lot of shot fakes. He does it a different way. I kind of just like to fly at the basket and see what happens. But he said he got over 800 free throws last year, which is just insane. So.
A lot of offensive talent on this team. How important do you think it is that you guys are an elite offense this year?
I think it's big. Defensively, we want to be there every single night, but obviously there'll be times defensively where the other team has it going. So in our offense, especially my first year here, kept us in a lot of games. And once we get to the fourth quarter with the guys that we have on our team, I like our odds. So.
How did Kevin look today, and what could it do for you guys to have him back, not just in the practice gym, but when the games get going?
Yeah, he's looked good the last couple of days. I think he's ready to go physically. Conditioning-wise, he's ready to go. So I'm excited to see him finally get out there along with Trey to get out there and give us some minutes.
With your three-point shooting, you had that 5 of 11 game against Utah, knocked them down, and then some other games maybe missed some open looks. Yeah. When your shot's going right versus when it's not, do you notice something like mechanically at all?
No, it's nothing mechanically. I think when I shoot, I feel good about it every time it goes up. So sometimes it's a lot of the time it's just me being short. And usually when I shoot the ball, it's always on mine. So just getting the ball up over the rim is my biggest thing when I shoot.
What did you think about your guys' balance of being physical on defense, but then there were a decent amount of fouls in there as well, and kind of evening that out as the year goes?
Yeah, I think there's one game where we gave up 19 free throws and a half. So it's things like that where you just can't have happen. So just continue to be physical. Eventually, the refs, things like that, will realize that that's how we play defense. So just continue to be consistent on that on the floor, and I think we'll have a good season.
You guys have team goals, but what is your personal goals for this season entering year 3?
Just be myself, be better than I was last year. It doesn't have to be statistically, but I know confidence-wise, I feel a lot better than I am last year. So continue to make winning plays for us, be able to stop the other team's best player and things like that. And if I do that at the end of the day, I think I'll be here.
How would you diagnose kind of the shooting issues that you guys had in the preseason? Like, what do you think is going on there?
I mean, I feel like with our offense, we kind of have different looks. So just getting used to those looks, and that's just doing those things in practice, getting those looks in practice, things like that. Eventually, we're gonna knock them down. So I'm not worried about that.
You mentioned you're more confident this year. Why are you more confident headed into the year?
I think physically I'm better. Mentally I'm better. Our team, I think, is a lot better. So I'm just excited to get it going. And I think right now my head's in the right space to play 82 games and hopefully a lot more.
Any message to the fans?
Hopefully, hope to see you guys on Thursday and go Kings.
Thanks, everyone.